Women need to shut the fuck up. Blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part.
Would you like to clarify what you meant there?
That's all true. That's 100% true. Everything I said in that clip is true.
Including that blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part.
Yeah. Yes.
You just said blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part. You didn't clarify that you were talking about black murderers.
Right. No, you're right. That's a good addition to that. That's a great point.
You think it's funny or?
I do. I think it's hilarious. And people vote with their feet. People would rather pay a much higher property tax.
Most mass shootings.
What's with the interruptions?
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you know what percentage of white people are school shooters? I'm
curious. I'm curious whether your advice would be to people who have kids in these schools.
Is my mic working?
What proportion? Should they avoid?
I'm saying what proportion of white people have committed school shootings? Are you playing dumb or are you just not that smart?
What difference does that make to the
So are you playing dumb or are you actually dumb?
Maybe
it's
I'm
about
dumb.
Proportionality.
Maybe I'm dumb.
Well, you know what Ye told me? I'll tell you verbatim what he said. So you used the N-word. I said, yeah. He goes, well, when niggas are being niggas. I said, so true. That's so true.
Oh my God.
Ye, if you've ever met him in real life.
I have, yeah.
Okay, well, then you know. He's nothing but polite, considerate.
Actually, he was very rude to me the last two times I interviewed him. He's a supreme narcissist, and he's also.
You keep interrupting me. You're very rude. Are you black?
Because
you're being very rude by interrupting me right now.
Because I just find it extraordinary that you would think the Holocaust could ever be something that we could joke about.
Why? Too soon?
Are you joking, or do you actually think he was very fucking cool? Because I think he's very fucking a monster.
Okay. That's a clip. I think he's very fucking a monster. Do you hear yourself?
Yeah, I mean,
can we all grow up?
I do.
Can we all grow up?
He murdered 12 million
childish.
people. He murdered 12 million people. What is very fucking cool about that? Tell me.
The edits. It's just cool. The uniforms, the parades, it's
for shits and giggles. What is it? What motivates you to say something like Hitler was very fucking cool?
It's for this. It's for all of this. And the lack of self-awareness is amazing. You're a boomer. You're a 60-year-old boomer. And we've spent maybe 3 minutes on you saying, he's a really fucking monster. He incinerated people. And I'm sitting here saying it's not that serious. It's not that deep. They've told us.
Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on this panel show are those of the individual speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of this channel, its affiliates, sponsors, or production team. This content is intended for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised. We encourage respectful dialogue and critical thinking around the topics discussed.
Party. Why I like the new party? Number one, it's a group of people that's on a panel. We all have differences, but we all basically still come together at the end of the day. The new party for me is about unity. The new party for me is about educating people to the truth, letting people know what's been going on in our country. With that being said, shout out to the new party, man. We're going to keep it going with y'all.
Welcome to the new party. I'm Nora Christine.
I'm Kamal.
I'm Kim.
And tonight on the new party, we are talking about a very, very controversial topic tonight. We have 2 topics tonight. So if you're watching, we will be first talking about the Piers Morgan, Nick Fuentes interview. Very cringeworthy. Kamal, it's only 3 of us tonight, so you are the star of the show. What did you think of that first clip?
First of all, before I get into this, the spicy hunky Nick Fuentes, do you see in the chat? I guess the crackers are out tonight. Bro out here said, I'll block all black channels. Okay, get your stank ass on somewhere and tell your mama stop sucking on your brother's dick. Anyway, shout out to my brother, the Black Americans House. He came through from TikTok. I appreciate you tuning in. You feel me? This interview funny as hell to me. Yeah, Piers Morgan ain't about ish either, bruh. he be acting like he care about black folks. No, he don't. He be on the bull jive. All right, but back to Nick Fuentes. I told you he one funny ass spicy hunky, ain't he? But this is my thing. I think he learned this racism, right? From his damn poppy.
Oh, we gonna get to that. That's
yeah.
We'll play that one next. We'll play that one after Kimberly speaks.
Okay, we do the clip first before I get into it. Yeah. But Nick Fuentes, man, I ain't gonna lie. I think he mad because a black man didn't pound out his ass cheeks. He always got something for black people, right? All the goddamn time. And let's be real, we know that Nick Fuentes don't like women. Allegedly, he like men. All right. And this is my thing. Don't be mad at people like this. You supposed to be trolling them. Are you kidding me? Bro, do all this double talking. You feel me? I'm like, bro, if you really about upholding that weak ass ideology of white supremacy, because that's what you're doing, then cut half yourself off, nigga. Do it for the white race. I want to see it. Come on, Nick Fuentes. I believes in you, bruh. God damn. And then this is my last thing, and I'll let Kimberly go. This is why artists, actors, athletes do not represent the black fucking community. Because he said his friend Kanye. Yeah. That nigga don't represent us. You feel me? Yeah, this Nick Fuentes. The blacks, my black friend, yay. He don't feel like a nigga. I'm Nick Fuentes. The Jews and the blacks. I want some penis. Boy, if my top don't shut the fuck up, let me on there with my top. I'll match the same energy. Oh, I love the trolling. Gee. Anyway, I'll let Kimberly go.
Oh no, like honestly, I'm vibing. You can chill, because you make me laugh.
I gotta talk some more shit about the spicy hunky Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
Well, let's play the dad clip because
yes, please play that.
Out. Nick is very upset. Nick used his real name. We know where he really lives. Yet he's mad that Piers Morgan asked him a question about something that he talked about on his show. Like, you opened yourself up to this, but nevertheless. Let me play the clip. This is him asking him about his dad.
Me and my sister would say Applebee's, and my dad would say we would never eat at Applebee's. Not in a million years should you be caught dead, Fuentes said about Applebee's. Go to a different restaurant, a local restaurant. No Applebee's, no Red Lobster. That is commonly known as black fare. And you also shared another story about your family and restaurants. Said before me and my sister were born, my family had a saying about Olive Garden that contains the N-word that we're not allowed to say. So my question, based on that anecdote that you say on your own podcast, is do you think you grew up in a racist environment, that your father was inherently racist, and that thought process moved to you?
Well, I would say it's a new low. I've been attacked for being a racist many times, but to attack my father, to attack my parents based on anecdotes, I would say that's sort of a new low.
Hang on, it's your anecdote.
Yeah, but he's not here to defend himself.
You are.
And my parents are.
You told the story.
And I will. And I'll
I'm not trying to ambush you. As I said at the start, Nick, to be clear.
No, it's not an ambush.
Nick, to be clear,
I think everybody
I'm not
understands.
ambushing you. I'm literally reading an anecdote that you revealed on your podcast. No. The story, I'm just curious. So when you told that anecdote, which clearly on the face of it is racist, right? You're basically saying your father made racist decisions about where you would go as a family to eat. Are you saying, well, I'm just going to ask you a question. Are you saying that when you told that story, you didn't mean to infer that he was racist? And do you understand why when somebody like me reads that anecdote for the first time, as I did this week, I reach a different conclusion?
Well, I understand what you're doing, which is a sort of making of a murderer. How did he become racist? Well, his father didn't eat at Olive Garden because he said that's not real Italian food. Hang on, can I? What's with the interruptions? Can I explain?
I'm literally reminding you of something you said on your show, which led me
Well,
to,
and
which
it
led
was
me to
said in
conclude a
jest.
certain thing. If I'm wrong, tell me.
Yeah, it was said in jest as a humorous anecdote, and now you're trying to spin it into a narrative, which is his parents are racist. He comes from a long line of racists. And I think everybody knows my parents are boomers. And these people come, well, you're a boomer, I guess, too, in a
I'm
way,
60.
right? You were born
I'm
in what,
60.
19? Yeah, so you're a boomer also. Or maybe you're a Gen Xer. I suppose it's sort of on the cusp. But it's a humorous anecdote. These are kind of the attitudes of baby boomers in society, but you're trying to spin it into a narrative, which is you're a product of your environment. Your dad's racist because of this joke. Now you're a racist. And I don't think that's a fair characterization.
Okay.
Okay, so my thing is, guys, he shared the story about his dad. I see what everyone's saying in the chat. Don't throw a stone when you live in a glass house. Shout out to the black man's house. He said, but Piers, you have said racist things in the past. Let's not bring up why you were let go of your last job. But why bring up the daddy? Kimberly, what's your thoughts? Do you think his daddy is racist? What do you think? Do you think it was relevant?
Yes, and yes. Only because I think there are lows, certainly. I think there are limits to, as they were having a debate. This is why I hate debates. But he spoke about it on his podcast. He's quoting him directly. And then at one point, Nick gets really offended and says that his dad can lose his job for Piers Morgan bringing it up. But Nick had already brought it up. So the reason why it's in discourse is because Nick had already brought it up. And in the greater context, these are two really great debaters. I normally don't like um, Piers Morgan's style. I think he can always do it better. I think he does try to do the gotchas a bit much rather than going into like depth. And I think that was a mistake because I've seen Nick Fuentes in long form with Dave Smith, and he does go into the depth. So if you peel out the layers, then you'll really show him out to be for the fraud or racist that he really is without getting that flippant response that Nick was giving because Nick didn't like the gotcha format, which is what you should expect going into Piers Morgan. And then secondly, they were both at times calling out each other's logical fallacies. Like with respect to the father um conversation, the logical fallacy there is that Nick Fuentes is trying to say that it was a red herring. It's irrelevant, but it's not because it's in the discourse that he had already brought up. So, in that sense, it is fair game. He's a public figure, he's putting his information out there. And I think that that would have been, I think there was a lost opportunity there to really dive into something that Nick touched on, which is we all are a little bit racist, right? Especially within our cultures, you know, and especially within the cultures that tend to like. There was a part in that conversation where he says that he doesn't want to marry outside of his race, and he says that a lot of cultures don't want to marry outside of their race. That is true. A lot of subcultures like to marry within their own race, and especially here within the United States, because cultures, races, backgrounds, ancestries, they tend to, um, cling together. So it was a lost opportunity there, I think, to dive into like the real conversation there, which I think, sadly, Nick has the capacity to indulge or at least dig deeper into it. But yeah, I think his dad is fair game for sure, and I do think that is racist. And I've heard my parents say racist shit, especially of that generation. Everybody's parents says racist shit. My grandmother said even more racist shit. Um, People don't like to talk about it, but I mean, I think racism here in America isn't as bad as racism is in other countries. I've lived it in Mexico. You can see it. My friends have lived it in Europe and Asia, and I've heard things that are much worse than the things that you see here now, with respect, after the civil rights, obviously. But
Hey, Kimberly, before he could come on, goes, can black people be racist? This guy said black people can't be racist.
All people can be racist. Nobody's immune.
Come on, can black people be racist? Your homie said black people can't because y'all ain't get y'all check.
Now, this is my thing. I think people prejudice. I think most people too broke to be racist.
Because you think it's a power thing.
Yeah, I think racism is a power thing. Like, you got to be able to withstand people to be racist. Everybody prejudiced though. Shit, I believe that. I don't believe everybody could be racist though. People ain't got the pocketbooks for that shit. You feel me? That's my stance on it though. But I see y'all in the chat. Hell yeah. I will say this. Shout out to my FBA sister Kelly. But damn, I gotta disagree with you. It's all fair and game for the goddamn spicy hunky Nick Fuentes when it comes to him coming on the platform. He said that all blacks need to be in jail. That includes you, Kelly. He said we should be in jail. Throw away the key. That was his words. But what I'm saying is like what you said, Nora. He said the shit on the platform. He was kikiing ha-ha with his whole imbecile
Groypers.
ass. Yeah, the groypers. Why would you name yourself groypers? That's too
weird, like
somebody.
Molesters.
Yeah, god damn. It's a weird name, but I'll say it's all fair and game because you said it on your own platform. If you don't want nothing to be said, don't say it on the fucking platform. On your own shit. Right? That's how I feel about it. You feel me? And then it's like we're seeing that this shit is kind of like he learned some of this stuff. It's like learned behavior.
Yes,
true.
Right?
But the crazy part is the dad is the Mexican.
Mexicans are very racist. I've grown up. I'm Mexican. I'm letting you know right now. I've always grown up being told, "Oh, I'm pretty because I'm güerita. I'm pretty because I'm light skinned. Oh, you're pretty because you came out güerita, so you're lucky." So there's a lot of colorism in Mexico. I can speak to that.
Y'all don't let Skeptic hear this shit. She
gonna
be like,
we're Skeptic when you need her.
Be all the way. Shout out to Skeptic. We don't want to stop on constitutional rights. But my thing is this. Nick Fuentes, you cannot be mad if somebody brings up shit to you because you seem like a person that's no holds bar. Mr. Hey, the First Amendment right, we should all be able to say whatever the hell we want to say. And then you got Piers Morgan out here questioning your daddy talking about going to Applebee's. First of all, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the Red Lobster, bro, is kind of right. But get the fuck out of here. That's Redneck Central. All right.
I agree. It's the same here in California. Oh, you're in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm in Dago. So
yeah.
Well,
Applebee's is more like a white people like.
Yeah, I don't know. The Red Lobster was on point. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. That's what I mean. Like Nick Fuentes, this goddamn burnt cracker. You feel me? You know, he's funny at times. I'm like, oh, your daddy said that. Oh, okay. Your goddamn how you say daddy in Spanish, Kimberly?
Papi.
Papi. You know, it's Papi, you know what I mean? He a little on the hunky side too. We heard the joke. But half of it was kind of funny.
He's half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is.
But he went scorched earth on Piers Morgan on his show. He like when Nick gets mad, he gets really mad. I'm gonna play this clip, guys. He's crashing out here. This is him going off on Piers.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was like really antagonistic, but in the beginning, he caught me off guard. That was so shitty what he did with my father. Because he knows what he's doing. He says my dad, he doxed my dad too. He says my father's name and then says, "Oh, your dad's
that's
racist."
Not right.
And this
I don't
is
agree
his
with
name.
that.
That was low. And everyone knows what he was doing there. Everybody knows. And now you put a target on my dad. I hope you know that. So I hope you're happy with yourself. And that is out of line, actually. Family should be off limits. I'm in the arena. You want to call me a racist? I'm the one doing the show. My father's not a public figure. He's not political. So that's the only part that did bother me because that is bullshit. And I won't get mad. You can attack me all you want. I don't care. But, you know, my father, leave him out of it. He's a civilian. And that was low. I mean, you should know better than that. You're on television. You've got 1 million plus followers on Twitter. You're a major celebrity. You're naming a random private person. And he knows that he's inciting political attacks on my dad and my family and my parents' fucking livelihood. My parents have cancer. They're fucking sick. And they're at retirement age. And they're working their fingers to the bone trying to retire, trying to fucking stay alive. And he got douchebag calling him racist. And he knows what he's doing, saying his name on the air. That wasn't right. And the difference between me and everybody else, you want to go after families, okay, now there's no limits. You want to go after families? We could play that game. Your family's greenlit then too, Piers. Your family's greenlit as well. So, fuck you and your family. Fuck you and fuck your kids. You bring my dad into it, you're all greenlit as far as I'm concerned. So you don't play that. That's BS. I don't.
I got something to say. I've seen Nick's show, and Nick gets thousands of dollars in super chats tonight. I told you this, Kim. Thousands.
Mhm. Holy shit.
Why is his parents still working? No, I'm serious. And
That's a good observation.
Him hundreds of thousands in cash apps and in what do they call Bitcoin, all the crypto. They've given him thousands of crypto. Why is he still working? He's literally a millionaire, and I'm not exaggerating.
He's probably just trying to play to the sympathy card.
I'll tell y'all why. Because his parents come from an immigrant lineage, so he don't fuck with immigrants. I'm just saying. I mean, like, my thing is this, you feel me? Piers Morgan said Berber's name. I didn't hear it. I don't know if y'all heard it, but if he said Berber's name and Nick Fuentes didn't say his father's name, then I'll be like, okay, that's kind of messed up because you is doxing him, right? But I can't feel sorry for a man that said all black people need to be in jail.
Yeah. I will say, when Nick was saying the most offensive things, it was flippantly because he was already pissed off. I will say that. That doesn't.
Yeah,
make
I
it
have
okay,
those
though.
things. I'll play them too.
That doesn't make it okay though.
Nora, can you do me a favor? Can you please bring up Timothy Taylor's one comment again?
I don't know where it
It
is.
says this time last year.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you can read it out loud. I don't know if you guys know this, but literally this time last year, maybe like a week out from like the anniversary is like a week or two. A man with a machine gun at arrow came to his house, and after he unalived someone else in another location, came to kill Nick, pounding on his door while he was live streaming.
He was going to take him down.
And yes, so the cops ended up coming and unaliving the person in the alleyway.
You know what was crazy though? Like the craziest thing Nick Fuentes said, he still blamed black folks for that white man coming to his door with the AK. He was like, man, the black crime in goddamn Chicago that's making this happen. It's like, Nick Fuentes, bruh.
And he was a white man too.
Yeah. Somehow we still the reason. He was like, oh, it's the blacks and the Jews. This is why it happened.
Well, I mean, this did happen in all fairness.
But like at the end of the day,
he got charges on that one. He's fighting that case.
He did, you know. But I just feel that, like, I don't know if y'all feel this, but do y'all feel that Nick Fuentes is trying to gain sympathy?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's a different person. Let me tell you guys, he is a different person on his lives than he is in these interviews. I stand on that.
He answered that question because Piers, I only got to half of it. But he did ask him that question, and I objectively liked his response. He says, I am going to be different when I am in an interview than when I am on my, and then he also kept touching on how he likes to joke because he's a jester, which that I believe is a cop-out because I don't joke like that with my friends. I think back to what Kamal was saying about prejudices, if we want to call them, based on racial prejudices. Yeah, clearly he's hateful towards certain races. He is he's just really biased and hateful and prejudiced. There's no way he isn't. So
Yeah, he is. And here he is talking about how he feels about Hitler. This was another viral clip from the interview.
Tried to come across as moderate, but every now and again the mask slips, and it slipped again here with what you say about Hitler. There's nothing very fucking cool about Hitler. We know that from history now. We know what he did. You've already conceded that he murdered at least 6 million Jews. So when you say he's very fucking cool, Jewish people watch this and go, this guy's disgusting. Why would he say this about someone who perpetrated such an evil? And what's the real answer? Why do you? Is it just for clicks? Is it for money? Is it just for fun? For shits and giggles? What is it? What motivates you to say something like Hitler was very fucking cool?
It's for this. It's for all of this. And the lack of self-awareness is amazing. You're a boomer. You're a 60-year-old boomer. And we've spent maybe 3 minutes on you saying, he's a really fucking monster. He incinerated people. And I'm sitting here saying it's not that serious. It's not that deep. And
not that
what
serious.
I'm getting at.
Not that serious.
Do you want to say more about he's a monster?
You're not a kid yourself anymore. You're not a teenager.
I know.
Right? You're nearly 30, to be clear.
Yeah,
okay? You're a fully formed adult who has a brain, right? And at some stage, that brain is taking you off these rabbit warrens.
Is this an interview or is this a lecture? Can I respond to what you're saying?
I want you to explain why you think it's fine to say how fucking cool Hitler is and to dismiss the very powerful 90 seconds from a British journalist who lost a lot of family members to the Nazis in such a callous, dismissive manner.
I don't think it's powerful. I think we've been hearing that our entire lives. Okay, the Schindler's List. Let's just be honest. The propaganda is over the top. We have been in America.
What about
and
the Schindler's List? Tell me about the Schindler's List. Well, tell me about the Schindler's List.
I'll tell you about it. We have been browbeaten as a people, as Americans, as Westerners, for our entire lives. And do you know what this has done? It has taken away any sense of pride, any sense of love for our own civilization. We have been made the villain in our own story. We have been made because, well, let's just be clear. It doesn't begin and end with Hitler is a monster. This has been the political narrative, which is why we have thrown open the borders. This is a political narrative, which is why we can't be a conservative society as a whole anymore, why we can't be proud of Europeans, why we can't be proud of being Christian, because they've told us if you're too white and too proud and too Christian, it's going to lead to a Holocaust. And so my generation, our entire lives.
Honestly, Nick
it's true. And that's why people like me. That's why I'm popular, because this is bullshit.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's a crock. We don't want to hear any more about me mom and me dad.
What
That's
you just
a crock of shit.
Me mom and me dad.
What you just said is a crock of shit. And you
it's
know
true.
it.
It's called the open society.
In your gut, you know it is. You weaponize this stuff.
You know.
You weaponize this stuff for money, but you know when you say something like what you just said.
I'm banned from banking. I'm banned from banking and credit cards. You know who you're talking to? I do it for money.
And by the way,
how much money you make? Your company's worth $100 million. Your company's worth $100 million. I was banned from Bank of America.
And you shouldn't
I'm
have
banned
been.
from processing credit cards.
And you shouldn't have been.
But I am. So don't tell me I'm doing it for money.
Well, ask me my opinion about that. I'll tell you shouldn't have been. Right? I don't agree with that. What happened to you?
Then don't say I'm doing it for money, because you know that full well, and you say it's a grift.
How much money
if I wanted to be a grifter, I'd be like you, and I would go and say,
how much money are you making?
I'm making a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Now
Told
that
you.
I'm the number one live streamer in America, because people agree with me more than they agree with you. We're tired of hearing about slavery and the Holocaust and Jim Crow. We're done hearing about that.
Oh my God.
You guys
I'm not
overplayed your
done
hand.
hearing about that.
Okay.
He's a millionaire, guys. He's making a lot of money. I promise you.
He's a millionaire and he's not getting any pussy.
Oh, we'll get to that. I saved that last for you, Kimberly. That's the final piece of this puzzle. We're gonna get to that. Kelly said he's not the number one streamer. I believe he's in the top 10, though. I can tell you,
He might be top 10 for sure.
Rolling that money. I mean, $500, $100. I've never seen so many super chats in my life, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaitanat is number one. You're right, Kelly.
And
right.
I think Candace is up there past him.
Yeah. You know what I mean? This is my thing with Nick Fuentes, bro. We knew he was fucking grifting, bro. What I've been saying for months, he grifting. People take him too serious at times. Like, you feel me? They get all angry and riled up. Oh man, troll these motherfuckers or just ignore them. Best thing would be kind of ignore them because then they'll fall flat. But if not, troll they ass.
Mhm.
They're not used to that. You feel me? And he already gonna have his audience base. There's a lot of people out here that love Nick Fuentes. They love that goddamn Norman Bates cut that he got.
Mm.
They love all that bullshit.
He did it.
The blacks. Jews, okay? By the way, Piers Morgan, okay? You English muffin motherfucker. All right, nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Good on Piers Morgan for calling him out. I would have said that like, oh, what a load of shit. I would have said something similar.
I do got to get on Piers Morgan's case though. You saw he was way more riled up when the Holocaust and the Jewish people came. He was like, "Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, pal."
But
And
the
it's like,
blacks, it was like
he was like,
it was
okay,
like a conversation.
okay. Yeah. He was like, well, what about Kanye? I can't stand ye. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. But I will say this, Piers Morgan compared to, because Nick Fuentes has been on Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, right? He been on their platform, right? Piers Morgan gave the most pushback, though.
Yes,
I agree.
He gave the most pushback in the most English way that you can be. You feel me? I ain't never heard an English person said fuck me for. That shit threw me off. So I'm just saying. So he did give the most pushback, but I could kind of tell where he kind of.
Yeah. And they're both grifting. You know, Pierce does it for views too.
Oh,
Pierce
yeah.
does it for views too.
The best part, though, of the interview was this, guys. This was the best part. And this is for Kimberly.
You're showing me parts I haven't seen yet. Go ahead.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
This is the best part.
One of the many theories about you, I've no idea what the answer is, and you haven't got to answer. But are you actually attracted to women?
I am attracted to women.
Perfect timing,
not gay.
Timothy.
No. But I will say that women are very difficult to be around.
Okay.
So there's that.
And do you think they should have the right to vote?
I do
No.
not. No, absolutely not.
They should stay at home?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
So basically, you're just a misogynist old dinosaur, aren't you? For a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the
Yeah.
boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Aren't you, Nick Fuentes? All women.
I am.
All women are annoying. All women grow
fossil.
old. They all get fat. Says the guy. Have you ever had sex?
No, absolutely not.
Wow. Says the guy who's never got laid.
Down. Hold on, I can't play it. Hey, say I can play the sound effect. God damn.
Kimberly, do you believe he's never had sex?
No, he's being flippant. And that's what I'm talking about. Like with, we will give it to Pierce. He did push back more than anybody else. And some of the parts he should have called him out, and he did. And I respect that, even though I'm not like a big Pierce person. But I noticed right away, I only saw half of it. And I noticed right away that he was being facetious, flippant, unserious. Nick lost.
He said that multiple times that he's never had sex, actually. No, I agree.
Oh, he has? I didn't know that.
He's really a virgin. We're gonna get to the allegations against from Milo that just came out on him.
Is
too.
he celibate until marriage?
Yes.
No, he's celibate till Myron Gaines is available. Let's be real.
My home. There's nothing wrong with being gay.
No, it's nothing wrong with being it, but just be out and open with it. That's all we saying.
Maybe that's his problem. That's my theory with Lindsey Graham. I think that they just, they need to live their best lives. Then just maybe that's part of it. My homie needs to get laid. He needs some pussy.
Well,
we should help him.
Right on time. You know what? Speaking of Myron Gaines, this allegation, this is for you. Come on, I'm gonna let you respond. This was on Myron Gaines' podcast last week.
Bro, look at Tom Brady, bro. Nobody's safe.
Yeah,
nobody. I've been telling people that
real quick,
nobody's safe.
In the Bible, King Solomon, right?
known as the wisest man in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he did? Everything under the sun. Women,
Which one's Myron
money,
Gaines? Sorry.
sex, everything.
The guy in the
He
suit.
gave wisdom after that. How
I'll
can you
show
teach
you
others when you've never been through it like that?
Oh, don't worry.
can't.
You're gonna learn
So
all
to your
about
point,
him,
is it possible to tell somebody what to do
Talk about him a lot.
if you're not doing the shit?
Do you is that whole for Nick Fuentes? That whole for Nick Fuentes? Because he's telling a lot of men how to behave. That little faggot. He is flicking himself off in his jeans in cars. I spoke to his ex-boyfriend 4 days ago.
Wait, what?
Nick Fuentes is gay?
Hold on, guys,
Please. I'm just saying, does that?
This is Myron.
I'm just saying, does that advice hold for him? Because he's telling a lot of men how to behave.
Look,
Getting flicked off in the back.
Let's not mention
Wait, Nick Fuentes is gay?
Guys.
Oh, please.
Guys.
You have not.
Let's not talk about Nick.
I thought he was like a...
Come on, guys.
Out of respect for him, they're friends.
Yeah,
Let's leave it.
He's my buddy.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're good. You're good. I understand that you guys have your issues.
He brought it up, so I.
Yeah, but let's
Out of respect for you for the show,
please,
I'm sorry.
No, you didn't know.
I'll stop.
I don't know why Fresh asked that, but
No, I know you're friends. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
no, it's all good. I like
You
Nick,
shouldn't
I
be
like
friends,
you.
but I know you are.
So you know,
He believes in a nuclear family. Like, I might get missed on some words.
Maybe
here.
we'll talk about it.
Okay.
In
All
another
right.
context, because they're good friends, and I don't want to.
yeah, Nick is a good guy, and I know you guys have had your
He's not a
differences.
good guy,
Good guy,
but they have a friendship that I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
it's
gay
just-
or straight, we cool with him. Oh, I'm cool with him. Oh, I don't know him. Actually.
I'm not commenting.
Hey,
further on
Mr.
this.
Ricky.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think my
Mr. Rippy, is Myron gay? Put a 1 in the chat if Myron's gay. I know you know the T. Shout out to Mr. Rippy. I'm gonna get to meet him in person. We're gonna be hanging out. 1 in the chat, Mr. Rippy. You don't have to say yes. Is Myron gay? But before we go and answer, I gotta show Kimberly who Myron is. Come on, 1 second. Let me just play this up.
Okay.
Clip.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because I know you were gonna have lots to say. Come on.
It was the guy defending him, right?
Woo! Miss W, Mr. Rippy. He said yes. 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat. W, Mr. Rippy. Mr. Rippy, I gotta tell you the story about Myron. We met him when we went to SAS. Remember? Shout out to Kamal. He was my producer that day. he was the nicest person. I will give him that. But here we go. Let me show y'all who Myron is.
All y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all
Oh, I remember him.
all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas cap. Just to put your ass straight on the map. Yeah. Lick it, suck it,
He's very happy around
I
us.
won't do it back. Yeah. All y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas cap. Yeah. All y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas cap. Yeah. All y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas cap.
Oh goodness.
All y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas cap. Yeah. All y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas, all y'all niggas cap. Yeah.
Think about it. Chad clapping them cheeks. That Sudanese bussy going around.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I met him. Yeah. He was very nice. I will give him, and I think he recognized us because we've talked about him.
Honestly,
Oh,
that's how I am around my friends.
But we're women.
Exactly. I look it. If I ever grab my homie around the neck and try to kiss him on the earlobe, he gonna most definitely kick me in my fucking kneecaps and it's gonna tear my ACL and MCL. What the hell? No. What the hell is that? That shit crazy. But before I get into it, Kimberly, can you explain to people who Lindsey Graham is? Because some people is like not knowing who the hell that is.
Oh, Lindsey Graham, he is one of the most conservative senators of the United States. And he is, like, on a scale, probably one of the most pro-war senators ever. Yeah. He's probably worse than Marco Rubio. He's always just for war all the time. And he is a closeted gay. And
Allegedly.
it's known. It's like a known thing. There he is. He needs to come out and he'll stop hating the world and he'll stop trying to kill everybody. Please, Lindsey Graham, there's nothing wrong with being gay. God will still love you. We will love you. Maybe you'll want to stop killing people all over the world. Please come out.
Man. For real. Lindsey Graham look like a stud. Look like
No, he doesn't. He's not attractive. He's such a horrible person. He says some of the worst shit he's a horrible person.
Leave his boyfriends alone.
He needs
Nah,
to live his best life. Oh, I love gays. I'm around a lot of gays all the time. He needs to come out. I'll be his friend. Please. I'll take you to a drag show.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, back to old Nick. Do we think that Myron and Nick secretly have a relationship allegedly? Because the way he jumped to his defense.
Didn't he sound like, that's my man's right there. You better not talk about Nick Fuentes.
Honey.
That's
He
my
said
wife.
it like 10 different times. He did keep saying
for marriage. Come on, man.
Come on, guys. Come on. Let's not talk. Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. Look, this is my thing. I wish he'd fight that hard for his lineage, but he ain't gonna never do that. They going through turmoil over there in Sudan. God damn, I feel like we don't talk more about Sudan than this motherfucker. Goodness. Man, but yeah, that did sound kind of, a little kind of like, bro, like you and Nick Fuentes, man, y'all got a special bond.
I know.
Yeah, no, I felt it. I knew who he was when I was like, oh, it's that guy. Because he said it like 10 times.
Yeah.
Like when I defend my friends, I'll probably just say it once. Be like, hey, don't talk about my friend. But he just kept saying it and saying it and saying it. Which is fine. Maybe they need to come out too. Maybe.
Wait a minute, I have a question. Was Milo the white dude with the mullet?
That was one. So
okay.
Let me tell you guys about Milo. Interesting story.
Man, your mama ain't got nothing to offer. Jeff Herbert, go eat a dick, nigga. Anyway,
Milo is a former homosexual, and he was married, and now he's divorced. He says he's left that lifestyle, and he's looking for a wife, and he wants to have children with a woman.
So he left the homosexual lifestyle to now
becoming a conservative straight male.
The guy Milo,
the British.
For real, so he going like the one reverend, bro.
Yes. That's why I asked, because I was thinking about the reverend person.
Yeah.
He's leaving his lifestyle. So I don't know. As a believer in Christ, I do believe that God, if you have enough faith, maybe you can. I mean, who am I to say? Like, I've lived a sinful life before, but Jesus Christ has redeemed me, saved me, washed my sins. So who am I to judge someone else? I don't know. If he is, I think he is. I'm gonna look that up. Guys, it's Milo a Christian. If he is, then I believe you can. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sure Kamal has other views.
It's like, man, it's hard to get off that one train when you put the meat in certain areas. Like, I'm just saying, it's like, how real talk, women even think this way for real. Like, you tell a woman you trying to pursue, you like, hey, yo, back in the day, I was getting my ass clapped by this one dude. You feel me? Like, but I don't do it no more. What's up? I think most women be like, nah, I can't even fuck with you, bro.
That person's definitely bi.
Oh God, this is interesting. All right, guys, we gonna go to the last topic of the night. Everybody watching, I need you to hit that like button, hit that notification bell, also so you can know when we go live.